Welcome back to Hey Kentucky. We are now joined by everybody's favorite grad transfer, Reid Travis. Reid, how are you?
Doing
nice
well.
to see you. I'll shake your
Thanks
hand.
for having me.
You have become like a UK fan favorite over the course of your time here, but I want to go back when you decided to come. Big difference between just Stanford as a university, other side of the country. Why come to Kentucky?
Yeah, I mean, that's a good question. For me, the biggest deal was just trying to figure out what exactly did I want my fifth year of college basketball to look like. And for me, it was to compete for a national championship and be pushed around great players every day in practice.
Did that happen?
Yeah, and that definitely happened. And I mean, when you look across the board, the guys that we had in our roster, the success that we had this season, although we fell short of our ultimate goal, I feel like we put ourselves in a great position down the stretch to meet all those goals.
Yeah, I mean, this is no offense to Stanford, which is obviously an amazing institution and a good program, but there's a difference between playing in that arena and Rupp. When you played those first couple games in Rupp, what was that like?
It's crazy. I couldn't stop looking up in the rafters when I was out subbed out or during timeouts and things like that, just because I'd never been in an arena that big and had fans all the way up there packed, screaming. So for me, it was just kind of like a dream come true to finally be able to play college basketball in an atmosphere like that.
All right, so go back. First game of the year, you play Duke. You guys get absolutely run off the court. It was deflating for us as fans. Was it deflating for the team, or did you start rallying after that?
Yeah, obviously the initial reaction, it was tough. It was like, because we knew we were a better team than what we put out that night. But I feel like we had enough veteran guys, as far as guys that have already played a season. PJ did a great job. Even Nick spoke up a lot. We had a team meeting after that, and we're like, this is only one game of 30-some games that we're going to play this season. We're able to bounce back because of that.
Tell me what it's like for you. I mean, you're coming in here. You're older than all these guys by 3 or 4 years. I can say you're probably a little more mature than a lot of them. But you're also new. I mean, just like they are. How did you find, like, interacting with these guys and coming into a place where you were also a new guy on campus?
I think that's what helped me. Being an older guy in this program, like you said, can be tough when you have a lot of freshmen and sophomores around, and there is that age divide. But for me, being new to the area, being new to the coaches, the team, the system, I was like them in many ways, and I think that's what helped us click right away, is that we were all going through the same growing pains, even though I was a fifth year and a lot of them were freshmen.
Go to the Missouri game. You fall down. Did you think when you fell, ACL torn?
No, I felt a pop, but the fact was I was able to get up and run down the court. I knew it didn't feel right, but I knew it wasn't that serious.
You knew it wasn't that bad, because I was worried at
Yeah.
the time. When you found out that you were going to be able to come back, that was obviously a relief. And the team really missed you. I mean, I feel you could tell your impact. You got back on the court. Talk to me about what it was like at the SEC tournament and on the run in the NCAA tournament.
Oh, it was special. I mean, when I kind of got the news that I'd be able to play in the SEC tournament on that first game against Alabama, just hearing the crowd kind of roar when I was checked in, I mean, it meant a lot. And then being able just to play in those tournament games, that's why I came here.
That's why you came here.
Was to play in the tournament for the first time. So for me, there was nothing that was going to stop me from getting my body right so that I could do that.
NCAA tournament, there's nothing sadder than the locker room after that last loss. Take me to it.
It's tough. I mean, at that point, you're kind of at a loss for words. One game away from me going back home, so that was definitely hitting hard. And a lot of guys knew that they were moving on, so that was tough. That was the last time that group was going to be together. But I feel like everyone had a lot of great things to say to each other. We were still happy and proud about the season that we had. So it was a touching moment, but feel like it was still nice to kind of share that with my teammates.
Now, Calipari says that you and he talk about a lot of things he doesn't talk about with others. Said you talked about the Supreme Court. Now, as a former law guy, I've had a hard time. Did you and Cal sit and talk about the Supreme Court for real?
We did. It was after one of our Saturday practices. We do 2 a day. So after the morning practice, we're over at his house eating lunch. And me and him were just kind of in his den watching TV, and CNN was on, and the Kavanaugh trial was on. So we kind of just went back and forth talking about that.
That's hilarious to me. I would pay to hear the Calipari, Reid Travis, Kavanaugh hearings conversation. Well, what's next for you? I mean, you're obviously going to prepare for the workouts, I guess, for the league?
Yeah, for me, I signed with the agency out of Phoenix, so I'm just going to be down there working out and just getting ready for teams to call me in for workouts and just prepare for the draft.
If you were to send like a final message to UK fans to sort of kind of say goodbye, at least for this phase of it, what would you say?
I just say thank you so much for bringing me in with open arms. I feel like since the day I've been here until now, it's been nothing but love and support. So just want to thank everybody in the Big Blue Nation just for showing me love and just appreciate you accepting me.
Well, Kentucky fans have really rallied around you. I think it's in part because we don't get too many old guys in here. By the way, what would you say as advice to Nate Sestina, who's following your path?
Yeah, I actually had him his first day on campus here for his visit, and the thing I told him and his family, I was like, it's going to be tough. I mean, this is why you want to come here, though, is you're going to be challenged, you're going to be pushed. But now being done with the season and looking back, it's going to be one of the most rewarding years you've ever had in your life. And I can honestly say that. And he definitely took it to heart. As you can see, he committed. And I think he's going to do great this year.
Well, we appreciate all you've done over the course of it. We wish you the best. Come back. I feel like you're a dude who could come co-host this show one day or something.
I'll definitely be back.
Sounds good. You can meet Reid if you're in Louisville Tuesday night, 6:30 at Tin Roof. Go to Tin Roof in Louisville. Say hi to him. He'll sign your autograph, take a picture, kiss the baby, whatever, right?
That's right.
That's right. Tin Roof in Louisville.